What is up, everybody? Whoever's there, whoever's watching, I don't know who's going to be on. We're back on Skeletane. We are chilling back down in the down below, whatever it's called, where we left off last time. And by the way, if you can just give me a thumbs up that you can hear me, that the game sounds all right, it's not too loud. It's always very helpful to me if you can give me a little boost on that. My microphone might be a little hot, actually. Let me just turn that down a touch. There we go. Maybe that's better. Okay. I think I had to boost it a little bit. So we're back. We're here around Skeletane. I'm so happy that they have another playtest up and running. I thought it was going to be like Thursday, like last week, but they came up today, so we had to do a very fast impromptu stream. I want to get back out there. I want to level some more if we can, and see how it goes. At past level 4, if we can hit level 5, I think we're going to see a significant slowdown after 5 in the XP grind. They had said they adjusted the 1 to 5 in the latest patch notes. They adjusted the 1 to 5 leveling curve so it was a little more smooth and let you get into your kit faster, getting to 5. So I think getting to 5 will be fine. Maybe after that it'll be a little more rough. We'll see. So, and I think, I don't know if I have any quests right now. Let me see here. So let's look at our Dark Priest, who I think is our trainer here, and let's see what he was telling us to do. We did that part. Venture away. Let me go back and talk to him and see if I think there's definitely more to be done here. Another quest line to push. Let's see. Talk to him. It says, you ready to venture forth? Retrieve on the crest. If treasure both cursed ruins of Harborview. Well, yeah, okay. So I'm familiar with Harborview. That's on my monk. That's where they were sending me on my monk, was to Harborview. Venture. Our inside man in the chapel north of here across the bridge. So that's got to be up there as well. All their sex flame struck. As practitioner of the dark, your task is to infiltrate the upper levels of the Meadows Chapel. Secure the blueprint. That might be hard. I kind of ventured up that way with my monk, and I think stuff is like level 5 and up, and we really want to be one level higher. Okay, I gotta look at the chat. I'm not looking at the chat, guys. So I'll give you my opinion here. So Wheeze, you're asking about EverQuest Legends. I'm super pumped for EverQuest Legends, and let me tell you what I know about it for those who don't know all the different things. I did put a post up about it. So if you look in my YouTube channel at my posts, you'll see a post about EverQuest Legends. Just a quick like, hey, look, it's out. It's being developed by the same same team, same group of people. There's a few people involved that are all emulator devs. So one of them being Rogian from P99. He's the guy who developed P99. Secrets from Quarm. I think Ilia from Quarm. And there's a bunch of others. But they've said there's like a team of 15 people. They've basically created a new game company called Game John, J-A-W-N, Game John. And that little micro game company of 15 people has developed this new EverQuest Legend mode, which is then being they're like, what do you want to say? They're combining forces with Daybreak, who is the IP holder. They own EverQuest, the name, and they run all the EverQuest live servers. So they're going to have this little, new game dev group, Game John, all these kind of emulator dev people, probably plus a few other non-emulator dev people that are now working with Daybreak. They're making an official Daybreak server. So it's going to be hosted by Daybreak. It's going to be run by Daybreak. Like, you're going to have to get the Daybreak launcher. It'll have its own launcher. You install it. And it is a subscription-based game mode. So it's not like an emulated free server like, Project Farm is, or P99, which are free. This will be a paid game. And I'm going to start walking while I'm talking, which I'm not very good at. But it's basically what, if anyone knows what THJ, the hero's journey, was, and they had that whole lawsuit mess and everything, that case has concluded, and so now they're taking basically a large page out of the hero's journey playbook, and they're doing that whole, like, you can try class and stuff, and you'll be able to try class in the game from like level 1 to 10. You get 2 classes, and then at level 10 you unlock your 3rd class, and you'll be able to play 3 different classes on the single character. Your character can solo the entire game if you want to. You can just play the whole game solo, which is super exciting to me. Hey Devin, what's up, dude? Hey, you were at the Nexus Spire. I saved you from an Orc Centurion. Sorry. And I lost my train of thought here. Anyway, so EverQuest Legends looks super good, really great. Oh yeah, I was saying you can play it solo, but they're also doing, like, you can play it in a group too. But they're doing some interesting. They're changing the way the group scaling works so that you can play up to like 4 people for like dungeons and stuff, or like, more like group content, and then you can do up to 4 to 8 people for raid content. So it's it's scaled way down from the regular EverQuest. You're not going to be running 30, 40, 50 man raids now. It's like 4 to 8. That's it. I personally really like that. I like the small content. Now I know there are some people who really enjoy having like that. Hey, we want big, 10 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus raid teams, because that's more fun to them, to have that high level of coordination, to have to work together and take down a big boss. And it can, it's like, well, if you only got 4 people taking it down, it just trivializes the whole thing. I can understand that perspective. And in that case, I say play Project Quorum, play, where you can do that. And now with this mode, it's going to be more very, very, like, user friendly to new people, friendly to guys who don't have a lot of time like me to be worrying a lot about raids. Now I can do raids. I like raids, but now it's like you feel much less pressure knowing, hey, I can just solo the whole thing and get to experience, this classic part of the game. Initially, the game will only release with classic unlocked. I assume they're going to unlock Kunark and Velios and whatever else in the future. But for now, that's what they're going to. Oh, let's go back here for a minute. Sometimes the devs are over here, and they were buffing people. Let's see if they're here now. Oh no, Rainier was buffing people. So see if anybody can do the. No, nobody's here to do it. To give us the little run speed boost. That's all right. We'll just work our way there. So yeah, I'm pumped for EverQuest Legends. It sounds really fun. I will be playing it, and I will definitely be playing it and making a video series. I don't know what. I don't know how. I didn't get a chance to play the hero's journey and see how the whole tri-class system worked. Now I'm sure it'll be a little different on Legends, but it's still got the same idea. So it sounds like it's going to be a hoot. I'm ready for it. And it looks like the beta, if you go to the EverQuest Legends website, you can sign up for the beta. And I think the beta is like next month, very soon. And then I think they're launching the whole thing in July. So EverQuest Legends is coming really soon. That sounds super fun. I'm very excited for that. So yeah, that's EverQuest Legends. Let's talk about the game we're playing right now. All these people you guys are dropping in chat. Hey, I know. By the way, what I didn't get ready for this stream, and I apologize, is I was gonna put the chat on screen somewhere. I didn't get that figured out because I didn't know it was gonna be so soon. I was gonna work on that this week and have it ready for like Thursday or Friday. But so I know when I talk to the screen, nobody can really. People who are watching this back later, you won't be able to see the chat. So I apologize for that. I'll try to get it ready for the next one. Yeah, there's too many games to check out. Right now it's an overload for me. I'm like, man, we got this. I'm playing this. We got M&M. You got EverQuest Legends coming. And someone had said to me somewhere in a comment, I think, or in game, or I think it was in game. I think actually it might have been Pizzles. It might have been you who were saying like it is like a golden era of content, and I think you're right because we're getting all these cool games that we can play. We're getting all these cool modes, all these different, just lots of neat stuff. Let me turn down the sound a little bit. I turned the game sound down. I just want to make sure that it's not blowing me out when the music kicks on. So, yeah, it is a golden era. And today, like this week, was out of control. I mean, I how many posts did I put up in the last few days? Like, look at this, guys, check this out. This is amazing. It's like all this news just keeps coming, you know, keeps dropping on us, and I'm like, I don't know if I can handle it. It's too much for me to think about. But it's very exciting for me, especially for making videos. Like, it means it's giving me stuff to make and do. And I'm glad EverQuest Legends because I really enjoy doing EverQuest. And, you know, after I do the finish out, you know, Skeletane and get to 60, I don't know what else I'm going to do yet. I haven't really thought about it. What I'm going to do after that. But now that I have these things, it's like, well, maybe we can play, can I kill this guy? Ooh, let's kill this guy. Maybe I can play, you know, like on EverQuest Legends Beta, do a video there, and then get to do that. Of course, that won't come till July, but it's still cool. Oh man, they're so good. Wow. Yeah, so there's so much, yeah, suffering from success. Yeah, right. And Eminem's gonna be fun. I want to reply to your earlier ones, but yeah, man, it's good. There's just so much going on. I can't, and the thing is I can't play them all. I'll tell you this, like, there's no way I can do it all. So I'm gonna have to kind of pick, and really at this point, if I was to pick, it's gonna be Adrullan. This game is really my biggest one. This is the one I'm really most excited about. Now, of course, this is still in like closed alpha and only doing community play tests every now and then. So unfortunately, I can't say I'm going to get to play this very often, which I wish I could, because I would play this the whole time. But EverQuest Legend comes out, that's very exciting to be able to get to play that pretty soon too, and make some videos on that. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do though after 60, because, you know, do I play another class? Do I do another SSF run? Do we do something like just a power level run? You know, where it's like, hey, let me just like equip out a dude and just see how fast we can go. I did that with a Beast Lord for fun, and I got from 0 to 50 in 7 days. Now, obviously I wasn't playing, I don't mean 7 days of played time. I mean like 7 nights of playing, right? Like I played over the course of 7 nights, and I got from 0 to 50 in 7 nights. And then it took me like another 7 days to finish 50 to 60. And that was on like a totally twinked out Beast Lord. And I did it solo. I think I like duoed a few times, but I just ground it out. Okay, where are we? Is this way up the bridge? I feel like I'm going way too far. Yeah, this Brittle Bones guy wants to kill me. What do we got out here? Forest Shade? I am definitely way too far out. Okay. Let me look at the map. You know what? This is the way. Okay, here we go. This is where we're going to go. We're going to head toward the lighthouse. I'm kind of hoping that leads us on the right way. We'll see. Okay, I got to look back at the comments here, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I know there's a lot to do after 60, but that, for me, Wheeze, is like, that's the part I don't enjoy. I don't really enjoy the AA grind. I don't enjoy the post 60 stuff. For me, it's the journey, and you know, Classic, you know, the YouTuber, he has talked about this a lot, and I am in full agreement with him about like he calls himself a leveling Andy. I am finding out I'm the same. I really enjoy the journey of leveling, struggling to get there and fight your way to 60. There's a sense of progress you make. You know, you're getting your level, you're getting your spells. Once you get to 60, you're kind of locked. You're like, okay, this is where I am now, and now I'm going to do the post 60 stuff. But I really am kind of in the same vein that he thinks. I'm a leveling Andy, and that's why I have so many alts on Quarm. I have, oh my gosh, all my character slots are full, and four of them are like level 60, and I'm starting a new guy here and a new guy there. Um, and so like it's I just love the one. My favorite in on EverQuest is I love the 1 to like 35. That's my favorite leveling path. 1 to 35 is my favorite. It's so much fun. Um, and then 35 up, it just starts to get harder and your levels are getting longer, but there's something really fast and fun. You're growing into your kit. I think it's because you don't get your full kit till like in your 20s, 29. That may change with this game where, with M and Adrullan, you get your class identity and your class kit much earlier. Usually by 10, 15, you are fully in your class identity and kit. I don't know if we're going the right way, by the way, while I'm talking here. Um, I assumed this might be the right way. They're talking about the chapel. This is a lighthouse. I don't know if it's considered a chapel. I would say it's not. Um, Okay, so Alone, you're at. Oh, okay, here we go. Nope, not the right way. Level 8s. All right, so we still got to explore. This, guys, this is the part of Ardruin. I know nothing about this game. So I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where things are. When you've played EverQuest for tons of years, you just know where everything is. And you have people who have made good maps and, maps that are built into the game. And all I've got is this, which is not exactly it's not terribly helpful. Um, because they want to make it more classic where you've got to find it and figure it out. So, okay, Alone, you were saying making an SK and M&M. Can you tell me what they even are? Brandon. Okay, so Shadow Knights, they are the opposite. They're like the anti-paladin kind of. So, basically it's a necromancer with armor on. So if you've watched my videos with the necromancer, you have your skeleton pet, you've got a snare. Wheeze is explaining it now in chat. You've got life taps, and the Shadow Knight gets all of those, but much later. So he won't have the same powerful spells, but he'll have the same line of spells. You're just like, the spells you get at level 9 are actually level 1 necromancer spells, and the spells you get at level what's the next one? 15 are maybe what a level like maybe a level 9 necromancer gets, so you're not getting all those. And they can seem that way. They're pretty cool. But you're healing, you're not like a paladin can, excuse me, a paladin can be very OP that way too, because you get all those great heals and you get procs and undead stuff. Whereas the SK doesn't have any heals other than life tapping, and the life taps, like in EverQuest, are very weak. So yeah, exactly. Alone, they can seem pretty cool. Like now, I played an SK in M&M as well on the closed alpha, and I got him to like 14, and he was so much fun. Like you have this great. They added an aura where you have a lifesteal aura. Your whole group gets it. You're hitting with lifesteal procs. You have a little pet that's helping. It's a lot of fun. But you can't heal yourself as well as a paladin. Like paladins are so good at healing themselves in the middle of battle or after battle, so their recovery times can be quicker. There's a pro and con on both sides. Oh, and like paladins get all sorts of buffs, hit point buffs, AC buffs, whereas SKs don't get any of those. They just get like lifesteal procs, hate procs, hate modifiers, things like that. But they do get all those other little utilities like a pet and different life taps and things. So, well, I don't know where to go right now. I'm gonna have to ask out loud where this is, possibly. But I think what I'll do is we'll go and level a bit and get to 5 instead of running around, because running around is not terribly exciting, but it is giving me a chance to talk. I'm Oh my word, it's dark again. Um, it does give me a chance to talk a bit because I'm really bad at fighting and talking. Is it soloable? It can be soloable depending. Um, like it depends on your armor and your equipment. Now with M&M, I would say probably not, because they made that game quite a bit less soloable than EverQuest. You can definitely take stuff on that's lower level than you and do okay, but you shine as an SK in a group. The best, if you want to do soloing classes, you want to do like an enchanter, a mage, magician, or they call them summoner, I think, in M&M. They're good, I think, right? Mage, summoner. I'm forgetting now. Elementalist. I'm forgetting the name. I hope these guys don't kill me. He's neutral. Okay. And so soloing classes are usually caster type classes. Druids can do some soloing, but they're better in group. M&M, I would say they really push you towards groups in Monsters and Enemies. They really want you to group. So the kits are made a bit that way. Okay, there's this guy again. We're going to fight him again while we're here. Oh, is this my new dot? I got to try the new dot. We resisted it? What a bummer. Try it again. Chthonic Bite. Wanted it to hit. There we go. There we go. Necromancy is actually a skill. I didn't know that. It's so dark, guys. I'm sorry. There's nothing to see because it's nighttime and it's raining. The worst time to be streaming. This guy's wrecking my pet a little bit. I'm gonna life tap him down. Oh, we're clearing up. All right. Get him. I can't call him a name. I want to say get him Vanabin, get him Kenobin, get him Zabantik, but I don't have pet names. And you can't name your pet. It's sad. They changed the music here since we were here last. And I did read that they updated music in some areas. So this is a whole new music track. I've not heard this one. Kind of nice. Or at least there it was. No, don't rain again. Oh, I think our view's going down. Oh, so challenge modes. I'm glad you brought that up, Weez. I want to talk about challenge modes a minute. So I don't in Monsters and Memories, I know they have hardcore as a challenge mode in Monsters and Memories. I don't know if they have self-found or solo self-found. If anyone knows, chime in. But I don't know. Now they just announced yesterday in a big huge patch for this game, Adrullan, they've added all of the challenge modes. So self-found, solo self-found, hardcore, and a group self-found, which is really neat. So I am pretty darn excited for those things. We're gonna kill this guy. Because that means like we'll be able to once I get used to the game, it's just how I play. I want to know more about a game before I commit to like a challenge mode. Like I know a lot about EverQuest. I've known a lot about it, so like I feel very comfortable taking on a challenge. So I think I'll play Adrullan probably pretty normal at first and without any challenge modes, and then eventually I will switch and say, okay, we've done the game, we've gotten to like top level, doing it normally. Let's now do it on a challenge mode, and then solo self-found sounds going to be great. Or you do like self-found to start, and then maybe solo self-found. There's different. They all have different benefits and challenges to them. So the group one is kind of cool, where you can lock you and like it doesn't have to be a whole group. It could be you, one other player, maybe two other players, or it could be a full group. Can all flag in a challenge mode for self-found, make group self-found, where what it is you can help each other. You can buff each other, you can trade to each other, you can, do everything you want only in between you and your friends that have locked to that mode. But nobody else outside of that can give you buffs. They can't trade with you, but you can trade and buff and do that in between friends, that's really cool. So that sounds fun. I don't know if I would do. That would be something I'd be like, oh, maybe I'd do that with my brother or something like that. It would be hard for me to do it with people like on stream and stuff because my playtime would be so random. Um, because I can't commit to being like, oh, I can be on every Thursday night at 9 p.m. I can't do that because how my real life schedule is. So it's harder for me to do that. So that's why soloing is so good for me. Is I can um, I can just do whatever I want when I want and fit it in. So um, yeah, man, check it out. I don't think I'll be on. Um, I got my I hate to say it, but I got my M&M fill. I got my Monsters Memories fill on the. 'Cause I was in closed alpha and I played that a bunch and I played a bunch of classes. I played the play test when those came out, and then they came out with the more the closed beta now. I think that's what they're in, the closed beta. And I was like, I kind of like got my fill of that for now. So see, these belts feel so expensive to me. I got to get used to them. Oh yeah, they're so expensive. That's a good dot though. But yeah, if there, I think there's gonna be more. There's gonna be an open play test this weekend where everyone can get in on Monsters and Memories. If you haven't played it, check it out. And you like EverQuest, you'll really like it. Um, it's got some different systems to get used to. Um, so yeah, in EverQuest alone, you've got to be on a team as a rogue. You cannot solo as a rogue. So you got to remember everything from WoW was designed to be a solo game, and it was designed so that you don't need. I mean, not entirely designed, but it was designed more to be a solo game. Whereas EverQuest, even Quarm, is not made that way. So rogues, warriors, in particular, really need to be part of a group. They can't solo. Those are you watch my videos, you watch Skeletane on Quarm, and I picked one of the best soloing classes out there to play because I was like, I want something that like is going to sustain well and not going to be extremely hard. Um, Rogue and Warrior are the two hardest solo self-found classes to play on Quarm. There are some crazy people who have done it, and they have gotten to level 60, but it is incredibly grindy and sloggish, and you're fighting a lot of light blues. You can't, and there's tons of downtime. It's brutal. So those who like that kind of brutal slog, they go for it, and they enjoy that whole game mode. But that's not for me. So yeah, alone like in Monsters and Memories, you will make friends. That is a for sure. You will definitely make friends with people because everyone like once you group up, you just start getting or you duo. Like duoing is really good in that game too. If you're not down with maybe a full group, you can duo and do pretty darn well. So that is definitely a possibility. Can I pull these guys out? Oh, there's a guy in here. It must have been a rogue. Just snuck in there and like stabbed him. Okay. I'm wandering all over the place. I think what I'm going to do, what am I, level 4? We're going to go up here. I know a place where there's a bunch of skeletons. Um, yep, squeeze. The bards are very easy. If you're comfortable with kite swarming, you can level really fast on a bard. But some people are like, I am not comfortable with kiting, then you're going to have a very hard time as a bard leveling if you're not comfortable with kite swarming your way up to 60. Um, but shamans can do pretty good later because they root rot everything. Druids are all right because they can root rot a little. And then beast lords are number one. Like I think bar none in Quarm, beast lords they get the strongest power spike out there because of their pet. Level 1 to 9 is rough. It's very slow, but once you get to 9 and get your pet, you explode and in your gameplay and you rock it. And I'm talking about solo self-found here. If you're playing alone and you're doing solo self-found on Quarm, Beast Lord is like the broken class. Like you'll comfortably level to 60 with that class, which is I enjoyed playing as a non-solo self-found it would be good there too. But Necros are obviously, I think Necros would be the number 2, and probably Mages would be number 3, and then maybe Bards. But again, Bards are, it all depends on if you can kite swarm or not, if you're going to be able to do it. There are some skeletons up here that I know about, and we're going to go kill skeletons. And maybe a few bandits along the way. Oh man, look at all this cotton. Okay. So let's see here. Well, I don't remember what level these guys are. 3, 3, 3. What's this bear? 3. Okay, these are all like doable. But I don't know if I'm going to pull too many. No, like, oh, they're not really alone. They're not, whoa, what do we got? Oh, this is this sneaky voxel. Level 5? I'm not, that doesn't look good to me. Okay, let's see if we can I handle this guy level 5? It would be pretty cool if I could. I wish I had fear right now, I'll tell you that. He's wrecking my pet. Oh no. Come on, we gotta kind of nuke this guy down is what I'm trying to do. Please land the spell, come on. Got him. That was level 5. Not bad. Okay. I wonder if I can sit. I gotta get some mana back, so we're gonna sit for a minute. So, they're not. I'm gonna Lone. I didn't really answer your question because they got attacked by a mob there. So rogues, they're not really super broken at max level at all. Like, they still are very dependent on groups, especially even if you're twinked. Okay, I take that back. I mean, you can, if you're super twinked, if you were not solo self found and super twinked like a raid gear twinked, you could do it. There's a guy who plays on Quarm. His name is Moist. He streams, and he has reborn his rogue, raid gear rogue, over and over and over again, many, many times. And so he's done that grind 1 to 60 like solo as a rogue, but he had to be raid geared. So if you're solo self found, yeah, that's not gonna work very well. So yep, they can. That's the thing. You're right, Weez. Yeah, listen to him. They're amazing in group content when they're not taking aggro. They're incredible. Their DPS is always at the top, not counting wizards. Wizards are always usually top if they're playing their class right, but rogues can be up there as well. Now, what can I pull without too much trouble? Can I get this mummy? If you're raid geared though, Wheeze, I'm pretty sure that rogues will still out DPS. At least in the raids I've been in, the rogues are always topping the charts. Maybe in pop it changes in pop planes of power, but I don't think monks will outdo them. They still do good damage, but I don't think they'll outdo a rogue unless something changes in like planes of power. Okay. So Alone, I'm not sure which are you talking. If you're talking about live EverQuest, that's a totally different animal. I don't know much about it, but I do know they have mercenaries in that game. Farm doesn't have that. farm is based in classic roots, which is you're all on your own. You know, you got to figure it out. There's no help in that way. You can't rent an NPC to be a tank. Now, if you were, if you were playing on EverQuest Live, yeah, you can do that. And that's probably a great idea because then the tank is holding aggro and the rogue is going to be wrecking. But that doesn't exist on classic servers. Not on P99. So it sounds right. No, I've heard that they have mercenaries in EverQuest Live. So you're probably right. Probably was EQ. I'm gonna get this bear. Can I cast on him? No. I forgot to con my pet. Let's see. Oh, he's level 4. That's so good. Can I just drop one dot on him and kill him? I probably can, because he's level 3. Without my pet taking too much damage. Because boy, that Chthonic Bite is awesome, but it chews my mana up. I need some more undead tools, guys. I need like a lull, undead lull. Oh no, my 6. This is why I need an undead lull. I got 2. We're gonna have to I'm gonna try to. Good, I got him. Okay, we got him. So we'll kite this guy. My pet will handle that one just fine. I need a fear too. Hey, Pat, do your thing. Taunt him. Taunt him. Oh, he taunted him. It's so good. I love it. Okay, let's hit him with... I don't know if I have to hit him with anything. My pet's doing a great job right now. Yeah, alone. I haven't got far enough in this game to have like an opinion about like the whole like soloing versus grouping thing. Based on what I can see, I think they're gonna allow. I think they're gonna allow more solo play, that's what I really want. Okay, let's see here. Okay, now, ooh, level 4. Well, we took on a 5. We know we can take on a level 4. Okay, my pet's a little lower on life than I might want him to be. So, level 4 as well. I'm gonna sit. I don't know how to make. Can my pet sit? No, he can't. Okay, so there's no sit healing of the pet. I wish there was. Well, we're gonna probably pull this mummy. Okay, here we go. Oh no! This could pull 2. Yep, it pulled 2. That's great. Great. Dang it. I think I'm gonna run these off. I don't want to have to deal with those 2 right now. Oh, wow. Okay, Earthlings are aggro. I didn't know that. They weren't before on my monk. So we got a whole train now. Oh no. Let's see what other things we can pick up in this train. Come on, Earthlings, turn around and go back. There goes one. And come on, dude, turn around. There we go. Okay. Boy, I had to run quite a ways. Maybe we fight some of these Earth. Oh, they're level 7. They would have wrecked me. Yeah, I remember Rift. That was quite a while ago. That was 10, what, 10 years ago? No, more than 10 years ago Rift was. I didn't play it, but I saw it. They had these what they call it was like an area event, like all these guys would come out and then everyone would team up and you could get loot together. That was a cool idea. And then other games implemented it. Like I think Guild Wars implemented something like that. Guild Wars 2 or Guild Wars 1 did that. You'd have an area event happening, you walk into the area and you join in and contribute to the event. And then you'd get, like some sort of experience or something for it. I think it was Rift. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if we can pull this guy now. Maybe the guy must have killed the mummy or something, because I don't know where that mummy went. Pull him back here. I don't need another skeleton joining. Okay, you go. Do your thing, Pat. Put a dot on him. Hopefully doesn't resist it. Oh, I love that this pet has got a taunt ability. Look at the dots. The dots are just crushing him. Okay, I mean, I could tell you what, like, so, I've been playing a monk. If you watch my monk video, I've been playing the monk a little bit. And I've been fooling around with him, and I do not feel this strong on my monk. It's kind of rough going for him. Solo, that's what I mean. Like, in a group, he's probably great. Oh, I'm overflowed. That's all right. Now, who can I pull? That guy's going to get aggroed on? Okay. No. Nope. Not 2 mummies. We do not want 2 mummies. Now, these guys are... Oh, those guys are 5. Okay. What's this guy? 2? No, I don't. I'm going to go around here and sneak around and get this skeleton. I'm going to get him to aggro on me. Come on, skeleton. We're going to fight on the beach. Try to get my pet aggroed on him without him punching me. There we go. Okay, now we'll get on the skeleton. Double dot him. Actually, I only need a single dot on him. We'll just do that dot. Sit down. Get more mana back. I didn't play Star Wars, The Old Republic. I didn't play any of the Star Wars games. I didn't play SWTOR. Yeah, I know that my friend was really into Knights of the Old Republic, like, and then I didn't play Galaxies. I was pretty much Ultima Online, EverQuest, WoW, Lord of the Rings Online, and then a smattering of like, oh, that Foxel's back. He's sneaky. He blends right in, He looks like one of these blocks. Little stinker. He's gonna get double dotted for that. Sneaky little hidden mob. I feel like I should gather some. I really should start gathering this cotton. I feel like I could be making myself some armor. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Dull hatchet. Get rid of the snake shed. And we will. There we go. Okay, cotton. This will benefit us later if we gather cotton. Yeah, Galaxies was around that time frame and the golden age of MMOs. It really was. Well, I know where there's a bunch more skeletons. and they may be easier to pull up here. More cotton, I hope. Yes, looks like it. For this game, Jolly T, howdy, welcome. You can go sign up right now. Yeah, just look up, I think it's Adrullan.online. Just look it up, I don't remember, ADRULLAN .online is the website. And you can sign up right now, but you can play this right now, but it's only going to be available for a few more hours. Oh, shoot, that's a level 4 skeleton. These are the guys I was talking about we can fight here. So you can play Adrullan right now, only for a little few hours left. If you want to get in and play it now. Otherwise, they're doing an open play test. This game is not open to the public right now. It's still enclosed everything. And they only do these little play tests every now and then. Starting April 1st to April 6th, there will be a 5-day open play test that anybody can play during that time. So get in there, check it out. You've got time. You know, that's like next week to get in and play. I will be playing a whole bunch at that time. Really looking forward to playing, like, not having to be like, oh, I got to hurry up and only play for 2 hours. It feels so stressful only being able to do that. Wait, do these guys like me? Oh no, these alders don't like me. Oh no. Okay, this is not as safe as I thought it would be. I wonder if these are the guys I'm supposed to be these are the guys I'm supposed to kill. There was a journal about these alders. My dark priest had. Let me see. He said, chapel north of here, across the bridge, unearthing promise. Yeah, but that's to go get the blueprint. So, but I can kill these guys. So I can actually farm these initiates. Now I think they might be casters, but that's kind of cool though. I might be giving a little bit away, but the reason I knew about these is my monk ran through here. I didn't have it on video, but I came up in this area, which you might see later. But these guys were friendly to my monk. They're not friendly to the Necromancer, which makes sense. How are these steel lions? Yeah, okay, they're okay. They won't attack me. So what happens if I fight this guy? I don't know if I want to find out yet. What's this guy? This is a bear who's level 4. Okay. I'm a little worried about my pet's health right now. 50%. So Jolly T, I hope you get to check the game out. It's really fun. If you like this, if you're okay with voxel style and you like the classic MMO gameplay, like EverQuest in particular, which this is modeled on, then you will enjoy this. Fight a bear. Oh no, don't drag that skeleton onto me. Don't drag that skeleton onto me. That pet's barely alive. I just gotta look at the percentages you would get. 2%. Okay. Yeah, it's already kind of slowing down. Bear paw. I feel like I should loot that. Sure, let's get rid of the staff. It's probably not gonna be worth much. Yep. Star Wars Galaxies came out around the Wild Time. That makes sense. That's when I remember it. That's why I wasn't playing it. Because I got hook, line, and sinkered into WoW. I played EverQuest up through I know I've talked about this before in my videos, but up through when Gates of Discord launched, I think, and that's when I quit. I was gonna do it. I played the beta of Gates of Discord, and I was like, I don't think I like this. And that was it. That was done. I really enjoyed the Lost Dungeons of Norath and the Legends of Yukisha. Those are the ones before, but after it hit Gates of Discord, I just lost interest. And I my friend gave me at that time when WoW came out, they would give you like a CD that you could give your friend, like share the game with your friend CD. And he gave it to me and said, "Oh, here's a free trial for like a month or something." And so I tried it for a month, and that was it. I was hooked, and I played WoW until um, I played up till the latest expansion, but I didn't, because of Project Quarm and because of getting back into classic MMOs as much as I did. I didn't I haven't played the latest World of Warcraft expansion, but I played all of them up to that point. So I've put a lot of time in the WoW, but I've become a little disillusioned with it now that these are coming out. I'm like, man, I can go back and play these classic style MMOs now. This is great. Get this guy over here. I don't think I need to dot him. I wonder where it goes. Where does it go in the ocean, guys? Where does it go? Can I take a boat? I heard there was no. I heard one of the changes they made was no more swimming stamina or something. So I can just like, can I swim forever? Maybe. It's a cool area. I'm gonna loot this guy quick. Bone shard arrow. I can't loot that. How much mana is this? 20 and 20 for both. Okay. Let's throw a dot on him. No, he's almost dead. We're gonna save our mana. Oh, also, I noticed that on my last stream, sometimes the video would kind of cut and drop. I apologize. That's just my connection isn't amazingly good to handle like a big stream. Do I want that? I don't. And I have to because of my resolution. I run it at 1440, so that's gonna require higher stream. So I see the connection's been holding pretty good, but sometimes if you see some chop in the video, it's just my connection. Usually the audio stays good though. I guess there's there's private servers for everything now, Wheeze. Um, and yeah, that's what happened with the Jedi. That's what I heard too. I didn't play, but I heard that like the Jedi was really hard, and then they just made it easy for everyone, and that was it. And I think it kind of there was some update or patch that they dropped at some point that everybody felt like it ruined the whole game. I just remember hearing about it, and then everybody just got upset and didn't want to play anymore. But there are private servers for galaxies. There's even I don't know if any of you have ever played or even heard of Warhammer Online, but I played that on launch day. I got really excited about it. I had a lot of fun with that game. Very, very PvP focused game. If you love PvP, it's cool. And there is a private server for Warhammer Online that you can play. Really unique classes in Warhammer Online. I loved the Warrior Priest. So much fun. Was like a paladin healer kind of class, and you healed when you did damage, so you had to be fighting. And when you oh no, he killed my pecs. I'm not paying attention like a dummy. I'm talking, guys. Did I get him? Did I just Hey, guess what I did? I just snared myself. I'm talking about Star Wars Galaxies and Warhammer Online. If I die by snaring myself, that'll be the worst death ever. Look at this guy. He's like, look, I snared my enemy. Yeah. No, I snared myself, dude. Oh my gosh, there we go. It faded, but we're not doing well. And we got to stay away from those earthlings. They are angry, angry little blobs of earth. There he goes. Oh, he's okay. That's better. We're going to summon our pet immediately. Resummon our pet immediately. Or we're going to sit down and get the... Well, actually, I don't need to even really sit down. I can just life tap my way back up, but... Yep. A lot of these older MMOs, that tried to come out and tried to be like the next WoW, they just didn't last. And now they live on in private servers. Another cool game that I only played for like a really short time was Dark Age of Camelot. Apparently there's an amazing private server for Dark Age of Camelot out there, or there is one coming, I think. That's supposed to be really cool. I heard about. That got me interested in maybe even checking that out. I thought, yeah, that would be cool to like check out the Dark Age of Camelot again. I remember that being pretty fun. That had a really cool PvP system in it. A three kingdom PvP system. Let's do a life tap, get some life back. Oh, it does not give us very much life. I'm used to the EverQuest where you're like, whoop. But that's maybe later. Maybe later. Not now. Yeah, even cons, they are definitely tougher. One more life tap. Let's get a little more health. There we go. Loot them up. Nothing interesting. Okay. So interesting. I noticed this over here. There's like an entrance down here. I think it goes to the dungeon. So there's a dungeon entrance that is over right there. That's Harbor View, the dungeon. I think you need to be like level 6 to go in there or higher. There's a guy outside that is like level 5. These skeletons always fight the alders, but of course here, both of these guys hate me. They both don't like me. See, how's my mana? My mana needs to come up. Okay, and my health. And my pet's health. Yeah, me too, Weeds. I love the ambiance here. They've done a really nice job with the ambiance. Music too, when it's playing. I know there's no music. Usually I had thought about like, oh, I'll just turn the game music off and I'll turn on my music but I'm gonna let the game do its thing, so it's not, sorry, there's not a lot to listen to other than my blathering voice and birds and crickets and whatever else. What's this guy? This guy is a rogue. He's making a skeleton bleed. Did you see that? It was spurting blood. Skeleton was spurting blood. Must have been Garrote. Ambush and then Garrote. Garrett, however you say it. WoW terms, guys. Sorry. Okay. Who am I going to pull here? Yeah, that's why I'll tell you what my number one game of all time. As much as I love EverQuest, as much as I love all these other games, I play them. My number one game that went straight to the top of my list was Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, because of that. There's 1,000 reasons why, but one of the main reasons was you just run around. It was like this. It sounded like this. It was quiet. There was little, twittering sounds and things. You wouldn't have music all the time. The ambiance was amazing, and then music would start up, and it was very chill. It was very calm music. It wasn't crazy. But there's 1,000 other reasons why that game is number one to this day, in my book, the best game of all time. Absolutely. And music and sound is really important to me with games. I I judge a game a lot of times on their music and their sound and how they do it. Like, oh wow, do they do nice sounds in the areas? They have good ambiance. EverQuest is not very good at that, um, but they were the first, so they how could they know, right? Um, and that's why I found out. I'm like, why is it that I really like Inithul Swamp so much, and why do I like the Ogre starting area so much? Because there was always like a background sound and ambience of like frogs and bugs and things, added a cool element to it. And a more of an immersive element. That was the whole thing. It kind of immersed you into the game. Um, even though Inithul and the Ferrat are kind of dismal zones, just having that little background sound made it great. Wow, Daisy. Yeah, Daisy. I know a lot of people who played that. I watched my cousin play Daisy. I never played it myself. I watched him play it. Um, he loved it, but it was a little too stressful for me. Little too stressful. Also, why I can't play Arc Raiders. Little too stressful, even though I enjoy watching it. I never played EverQuest 2 Breezy. No, I shouldn't say that. I think I played it for like a day. Like I fired it up just to like some trial or something, and I played it for a day, and I was like, nah, and I went and played WoW instead. Dude, Razman, what is up? Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad you downloaded Adrullan, man. Yeah, you get it patched up. It's ready to go for the first. We got to jam, Raz, man. We got to play, dude. Play on Ballast. Ballast is the server you want to play on. That's what I'm playing on. I mean, there's only one server right now. I don't know if they're gonna have more than one. I don't know if they're gonna have more than one during the play test, but I play on Ballast. That's the server. So get in on that one. We got to play at some point. Play something. Duo, combo. That'd be fun. I'll play it. I'll start a whole new class. Yeah, Raz man. Yeah, he's a legend, dude. If you don't know Raz, you got to go check his channel. He's one of the main proponents as to why I even got in to doing YouTube at all. So you got to go check his videos out. He's got a great series. Start at the beginning, go to his Ranger Self-Found series and follow that along and watch that. Similar path and, just a different experience. And then Raz is also doing a cool solo Self-Found Paladin one, which is tough. He picked the hard route, and I picked the coward's way out, and I went with a Necromancer. So, yeah. Pizzles, he's all about the boat bros. Pizzles he wants a boat bro guild. I'm not starting a boat bro guild, but we can still be boat bros on boats. So I got to go back. I got to catch up a little bit. Cell Damage alone. I never heard of that game. Yeah, Wheeze, you're right. I didn't either. Like music is huge for me. Like video game music, I love so much, which is why I put it in my YouTube videos. Even though it's like lo-fi and chill, video game music is I love listening to it. I just listen to it on my own. It's wonderful. I love people who remix it and make different versions of it. It's great. And so but I didn't realize how important it was until later, then like now I'm listening back going, man, this is so good. Like good. I think it's because it does tie into the nostalgia, right? It ties into the nostalgia as well of playing the game. Oh no, 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 no. Go get no. Okay, you need to go back and you need to get that guy. You need to attack that guy. Thank you. We're gonna dot this guy. Now my pet's on 2. Although it's only a regular skeleton, could be fine. Wow, did I crit or something? No, my pet just must have wrecked him. But yeah, video game music, coming back to that, huge part of, that's why I listen to it, because it reminds me of playing those games as a kid. Takes me back. Just why I play these games too, takes me back, right? Yeah, Weez, you can't have a level without music. What are you doing on Mario Maker? Come on. Hey, Usecast, What's up, dude? I don't know yet what I like the most. I am playing what I know, kind of, meaning like from EverQuest, because my experience is coming from EverQuest to here, and I know. So I played a Necromancer on here. I've played a Bard. I played a Warrior, and I started a Monk. Which if you watched any of my videos, you'll see I started one. I don't know it yet. This feels good. Um, I always prefer classes that can solo. So have the ability. Doesn't mean I always want to solo, but I want the ability to solo when it's like, you know what, I am this guy's gonna drag this dude onto me. Watch out. Um Man, I don't know what hits for that heart. Oh, is it hitting for initially at 21? I don't know. But sometimes it just boom, just hits him. Oh no, my pet is gonna eat it again. Oh, I got him. Whew, that was close. Is this guy gonna be okay? Oh yeah, he's level 7. Oh, he's doing great. What is he? He's a war wizard. Now that's a class I really want to try. I really want to check out the war wizard. Seems super cool. The cell damage was a kid version of Twisted Metal Black. Okay. I played Twisted Metal with my friend of mine from school all the time. He had it. I didn't have it, but he did. I'd go to his house and play it. Am I looting all these bodies mine? I think they're mine. I just haven't looted them yet. Yeah. All right, we need to get the pet back to health. I'm doing fine. I need a pet heal. I need a pet heal. Am I still level 4? Yeah, this is a slow. But that's all right. I'm not playing efficiently. I'm talking a lot. Oh, we're going to have a skeleton on us. I'm going to have to help him with this one. Just have to knock this one down. Let's just punch him. Let's get in there and just punch his thing. Haven't done that in a little bit. Now we got a little music. Battle music. Hey, Retro Jim. What's up, dude? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I've been hearing all about... I'm attacking nobody. I'm attacking myself. I have been hearing all about Crimson Desert. Doesn't look like my kind of game. But it looks pretty. And I hear a lot of good things about it, but I haven't checked it out. I don't think I will. I've got so much. There's so much happening, as I talked about earlier on in the video, in the stream. There's so much going on. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that is the advantage of WoW is you get right back to top content really quick, which is where the game the game is kind of top heavy though. I know you're talking about Downfall EQ being that way, which is true. But WoW is top heavy too. They know it. So what they do is they accelerate you to it. They do everything they can to get you to the top level ASAP. Experience you level so fast, you can do everything solo. You quest your way, you follow the storyline. They have all those, like what is it? I really like the Chromie time where you can choose a different like expansion to play through for your leveling experience. I thought that was really unique. That's a pretty cool way to handle that. So it is good for that, but it is really a end game focused game. And I really love the leveling experience. That's my favorite thing. So when I get to the end, I'm like, I want to go I want to go start over again. All right, I think my pet's healed up enough to handle a level 4 again. No, we're gonna do Sonic Bite. Did it hit him? It's on him. Okay, good. Oh yeah, Raz. I was saying that early in the stream. I was just like, there's too much going on. The last 2 days I'm losing my mind. Well, since Thursday, really. Since last Thursday when this dropped, they did the flash test, and I was like so excited. And I streamed it, and then you know, thinking then I was all amped up about playing that, and then knowing there's going to be a live stream. There was going to be another flash test this week, which is now, and then of course April 1st, the 5-day open play test, and then they announced EQ Legends. Raz, what do you think about EQ Legends? I got to get your opinion, or maybe you'll talk about it in one of your videos, but I am super pumped about EQ Legends. I plan to play it. It's going to be subscription based, which is I haven't paid for a subscription for a game in a very long time. I definitely got to check it out and play it through at least for a few months and see how it goes. It sounds fun. And it's going to be made by the Project Quorum team and others, P99 team, P99 guys. I'm excited. So I'd love to hear what you think about it if you're going to play it, because I'm going to make some videos in EQ Legends for sure, man. Yeah, we talked about a little bit. Raz and I talked about doing a collab on something. It was very brief. We had an unofficial collab in one of our early videos where we just ran across each other. But when you're solo self-found, you can't group or anything, so we couldn't really do anything other than sit around and talk to each other. That'd be cool. No, I'm totally open to doing a collab. And I thought maybe even our Adrullan solo self-found or group self-found or something would be fun. And, be like, oh, we always play it, and schedule a little time or something. But yeah, good. All right. I'm glad to hear that. I think it's on both of our horizons to be making videos for EQ Legends. Oh no, what's attacking me? Skeleton. Okay. And Raz, I don't know if you saw, but in the patch notes for they dropped a huge patch note for this game yesterday on their Discord, and they've added all the challenge modes. So they're going to have self-found, solo self-found, hardcore, and group self-found. So, yeah, Adrullan's going to be my jam when this comes out. I'm going to be disappearing from a lot of other games when this goes full. Early access, whatever. I'll be playing this the whole time. Oh, you did. I didn't get to play THJ, Raz. So I didn't get to try it. I know you said you and your son played it, and that's awesome you got to do that. So it looks like it's coming back though. Like, so something similar. You might be able to do that again. But I'm excited because I love being able to solo stuff. We've talked about both of us in Classic. We've talked about how nice it is to be able to solo things, and have that flexibility. It's just kind of freeing. You don't have to worry about the whole group pressure of finding a replacement or like, what am I going to do if I got to go AFK? It's just like, so being able to do EQ Legends solo, oh man, I'm so down with that. I want a button to make all the bodies hide. Can I do that? Can we do hide corpses? Nope. You have no corpses. Okay, yeah. I know. This guy. Level 4. Guy's LFG. Level 4. Maybe we. Oh, it's fire. See if I can group up with this dude. It'd be cool. Oh yeah, we in a group now. Let's go, Isaac. me see here. Oh, we got somebody else too. How do I do group chat? Cool. All right. We're gonna pull. I'll pull a guy. I'm gonna try to keep talking to you guys while I'm doing a group thing. This guy can lull. Is he? What is he? A paladin or? Oh, he's a cleric. Oh, that's great. And a summoner. Okay, we don't have a tank. That's okay. My pet will do a little work. Oh, perfect. 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 This is good. Oh, cool. So the summoner is the mage equivalent from EverQuest, and they swarm summon. So they summon like multiple things. Let's get this guy. Oh, coming in. Go get him, Pat. Love this. It's so cool. I've never played with a summoner. We got a boss. Ascension WoW PvP. That's cool, man. Not a PvPer myself, but I did see that Ascension was looking good. I did play on Turtle WoW a little bit when Quorum went down for a while. Quorum went down for, like, I don't know, was it a month or two or something like that? I switched over and played Turtle WoW for that time, just to do something, and that was fun. I had a good time there, but I thought Ascension was coming out, was looking really good. Oh, those two-handed swords are worth money. We're gonna drop these. We're gonna loot that sword. It's worth like a silver. Self-buff real quick. So I don't know if I told anybody about this. Oh yeah, that's funny. You could get banned for that on Turtle WoW, but it makes sense. It's not really the private game. They can do whatever they want, so it happens. Legends will be EQ's Ascension. Made minus PvP, yeah. I noticed in the EQ Legends Discord, of course, the Zek guys were over there asking like, so is there gonna be PvP? So is there gonna be PvP? Okay. Ancient Guardsman. Ooh, level 5. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get a dot on this guy. This is great. Look at this. We get experience bonus and everything. This is my first time in a group on Adrullan. I did play duo with my brother, but this is the first time I'm doing that here. This is fun. We're gonna run out of mobs. We're killing so quick. There we go. They're coming back now. Man, the bodies everywhere. I want to clear all corpse button. Pull the next one. I'll pull the next one. Nicketh, yo, what's up, man? You watch my video? He found me in Echo Caverns the other night. Oh no! Y'all seen that video now, so that was today's video. Where I was in Echo Caverns for a bit. Good place to level. What are some game genres you like? Oh well, this one is probably my favorite. MMOs have always been my favorite. There's something about gaining like progress in a game that I get really addicted to. That's like a persistent online. I don't know. There's something about like gaining levels with other people, even though I may not play with them all the time. There's something cool about just like progressing on a server and being able like, I don't know, showing it off or working together with others, or I don't know. Other genres I like though. I obviously it's not the only game I like. So if I do play solo games, I like all the Zelda games. I've always played those, but I really enjoy building games, like town building games. You know, like I got really hooked recently. Actually, maybe a couple years ago into what do you call the game? Oh my gosh, Factorio. That sucked my brain out. And you know, if you heard me talk in my videos, I min-max everything, and I went min-max crazy in that game. I spent so many hours playing that game. It was so much fun. I played it solo every night. I didn't play anything online when I played that game. I like other games like, you know, like I love the old sim games like SimCity, SimAnt, SimFarm, SimEarth. So I've always liked city building games. Those are fun. I like roguelikes. Love roguelike games. Um, Big fan of roguelike. So I know there's 100 of them out there now, you know, so it's hard to, you know, it's hard to be like, um, which one do you like? It's like, well, there's like a million of them now, so it's not like there's any one in particular. My original roguelike that I started out on, which, if any of you have played this, I'd be surprised, but it's called Adom. Shout out to you if you played Adom. That is like the original roguelike. I played that many, many years ago, and that's what got me hooked on roguelikes was Adom. Such a good game. Yeah, and then there you go, Civilization. I love those games. What was the one I played the most? Oh, I love 4X games, which are also kind of the same vein of Civilization. 4X games, like I started out on Master Brian 2 back in the 90s, and then I got really hooked on that type of game. So I played those, you know, like, and then of course your RTS games. I haven't played RTS in a long time though, but I really enjoyed RTS for a while. Um, get them. Oh, we got two coming in. Let's go. Okay, let's get this guy dotted too. Get on him. Here we go. Nice. I can't type and talk at the same time, guys. But yeah, those are all. I like so many different games. puzzle games too. I've been playing this game called Ball Pit. You ever played that? It's on Steam. I have a Steam Deck, and I play it on my Steam Deck. It's perfect for the Steam Deck. I like Balatro. Huge fan of Balatro. Played a lot of that. That's a wonderful, wonderful game. I'm sure a bunch of you have played that. Good game. Thinking, what else do I play? Oh, I love space games. So Master of Orion 2 got me into that way back when, the 90s. And then there was all the different Star Wars games that I got into, like the old PC, Dark Forces, X-Wing, TIE Fighter games. Those were a riot. Love those. Old dungeon crawlers. Did any of you play the old dungeon crawlers? Like Dungeon Master was my favorite old dungeon crawler. As I was really young though, it scared me. Some of the monsters, the noises they made would scare me. But I love games like that, Dungeon Master games of the old style. Hey man, Balatro is so good. You might hear me say Balatro. I say it both ways. I say Balatro, I say Balatro. I apologize if you don't like either, but that's a really good. That's what got me into it, was when they released Balatro on was it Steam first, and I didn't play it then. I didn't play it till they released it on mobile, and then when they played on mobile, oh man, that just it just sucked it right out of me. It was such a good game. I unlocked almost everything. I didn't unlock entirely. I think I'm one card away from getting all the cards unlocked. It's one of those legendary ones or whatever. So but yeah, Balatro's great. I got to read your message, Weez. You're a winner. Have a great day. What were you a winner for? That you got the drawing? Is like, because you got a drawing on the? Is that why you were a winner, because you got the special drawing, or did you actually win something? It is so. I gotta say, this is the one part I don't like here is the at night when it rains. It is so dark. I feel like I'm in a cave. I don't know. I gotta figure out if this red hide corpse is killing me. Oh, okay, just random. If I had to pick a class, okay, I'm answering you alone. If I had to pick a class that fit my style, which class would be what you would choose? Well, it depends on the game, actually. Because I'm going to go back. I'm going to tell a story, which I'm really good at, but talk too much. Was Ultima Online was kind of my first MMO, right? Before EverQuest, I played that. And the playstyle I fell into that I found I loved in that was the roguish play style, like you're saying, rogue. But it was more the thief play style. I really enjoyed playing as a thief. Oh boy, in real life? Okay. If we're in real life, now that's a whole different thing. I'd play Paladin. I'd be a Paladin bar none. Absolutely, 100%. I love the idea of the closest way for me to say that in IRL would be playing Dungeons and Dragons, because I feel like when I play Dungeons and Dragons, like pen and paper D&D, I'm representing myself in the game in those environments, and I want to like play my character out. And it's funny, I don't really play Paladins in a lot of MMOs much. I have one on WoW, but that's about it. But I would be playing a Paladin because I like defending the weak. Honor, strength, integrity, truthfulness, honest, all those those lawful good traits I am very drawn to. So even though I'm sitting here playing a Necromancer, right? But I love but it's a game. I can separate reality from a game, so it's not hard for me to do that. But with D&D, it feels a little more close to like, hey, I want to represent myself, who I'd want to be represented. Paladin for sure. Lawful good. Love the Paladin. That was a great question, Alone. I love that. That was a great question. Thank you for that. See if I can get this guy. Come on, dude. Get over here. Oh, aggroed right on me. All right, Raz. Thanks for hanging, man. Get to it. I get it. It's like, yeah, I got probably about a half an hour left before I got to end the stream. I have a scheduled phone call with work. In like 40 minutes. I have to drop. I don't have a choice. So I gotta go make a phone call. We get a couple hours in. That was my hope. Oh no, my stream quality is going to poop right now. Sorry guys. I see the frames are dropping again. Probably because my kids are playing the computer and stuff. Lawful good rogue seems a little difficult. You just be like, yeah, I'm a rogue who doesn't steal. Unless you're playing Robin Hood. Maybe, I don't know, is that chaotic good? What is Robin Hood? What's his alignment? There you go. I like that. Playing a bard because you can play guitar. It's great. That's perfect. I love it. Oh, got it. Okay, well that makes sense. Alone, where you're saying you're shorter and more agile and nimble. That would fit. Well, I can tell you, being a paladin, Chad, doesn't fit me because I'm not a buff guy at all. I'm not some big buff dude. And I'm not a big guy either, so I'm just kind of like an average, standard, 5'10", nobody. I'm Skeletane. That's who I am. See if I can get this guy. Come on, Pilgrim. Look at these bodies, man. They're out of control. There, you're right. You're right, Alone. You're right about that. No pickpocket. I know it feels fun. Feels funny to be a lawful rogue. There's got to be a way to play it. Like that would be a challenge. It would be a fun little challenge. Like, how can you play one? How can you figure that out and navigate your roguish ways? It would be. I think it would actually be pretty funny. It would be a kind of humorous. Man, this is great. The XP though is rolling right along here. Pretty decent. Oh, he pulled 2 out. I wonder if he meant to do that guy, or he's just gonna hoof it. Oh, he must have went down inside. I bet you he went down inside. Oh, did he charm one? Oh no, that's his pet, I think. I think that's his pet. Oh, he's gonna lose his pet. Maybe not. Looks like he pulled too many over there. I'm not sure if he did. Oh, we got a few here. Let's get these guys going. Get this guy on with a dot. Nuke. Nice. Uncut topaz. I don't think they're worth very much. We'll get it just in case. But I'm pretty sure they're not worth very much. Okay. That guy was level 7. He wrecked those dudes, no problem. Hold this guy in. Come on, dude. Looks like our group may be growing. Oh, I didn't talk about this before. Yeah, pretty much alone. It would be a cloth-wearing warrior. Would they still backstab? Yeah, see, Yusketh, I think Robin Hood is kind of like as close as you can get to that, which may be actually chaotic good. If that is even such a alignment. I'm not even sure if you can make that alignment, but maybe. I don't know. Oh, they're doing quests. Okay. We thought we were going to have a merge here. I understand, Alone. Just, I think my audience is all around the 35 and plus. That's all I'm going to say. I won't say how high. And that's all right. But everything is a little harder at 35 and up. I'm glad you could tune in, man. Thanks for joining. That was great. They're just fighting in there. Oh, we got a tank. Cool. I don't know. Let's see what class is he. He is a Hex Knight. So that is a Shadow Knight equivalent, basically. Shadow Knight equivalent. That's cool. Summoner, like a mage. I keep wanting to talk to these guys in voice chat, thinking they can hear me. Oh, this is good. We're just gonna wreck things now. We're just gonna start. I gotta just start like nuking stuff and pulling them in. We have a tank now. I don't have to worry about anything. These guys are all like doing quests and stuff. I gotta figure out what quests we can do out here. What I really need to do is go back into. I'm playing this too much like EverQuest, which is just get out there and fight. And I should spend some time in town. And I know, and I'm going to suggest this to you, to any of you who are playing. In town, just talk to everybody. There's random quests from random NPCs in the towns. I found a random one out. If you happen to play in Willowbrook as a halfling, there is a laundry quest that seems really dumb and annoying to do, and it does kind of feel that way, but it is totally worth going to the end of. I did that on my bard, and it's a lot of running where you take like this laundry receipt and you go find a person who wants his laundry washed, and then you get their laundry and then you bring it back to the laundry guy. He washes it, and then you take the clean laundry back to the same person and they go thanks. You do that like 4 times of this back forth to all these different people, and it feels kind of not great because of how much running you're doing, but you get the most amazing bag at the end. It's like a huge 10 slot, like weight reduction bag, and you get like I think a couple platinum pieces for finishing it. So it's a long chain, and it's really boring of running around, and you have to run from Willowbrook all the way up to Leon, but do those quests. They usually end up in something good, and this one definitely did. I didn't know what it was going to give me. I just did. I'm like, let me just engage with the game, and I'm going to try to see this one to the end. I'm glad I did, and then I linked it in global chat. I took it. I was like, yo, check out this. What I got from this quest, and everyone was like, where did you get that? And everyone's freaking out. Like, how do you get it? I'm like, it's a Willowbrook laundry quest. Like, go find the guy doing laundry and ask him. You'll start the chain. And everybody was sending me towels, because it was like, not, this stuff isn't known. Like, this is a whole new game, so not everybody knows all the different quests and things. So that was fun to finish, even though it took a long time. So I got to do that in Leon. I got to walk around, like, talk to everybody in Leon. Whoever will talk to me is a Necromancer, and hopefully not attack me, and try to do some quests with them. I love questing. I just forget that this isn't EverQuest where there are not as many quests. I'm used to the grind it out and go get gear in dungeons. It'd be cool if we can get our level before I have to leave. I have to leave in like 15 minutes. So, two. Okay. Let's go. Okay, which one is he on? He's on that one. The dot on it. Put a dot on this one. Oh, I can't put a dot on this one yet. Actually, I won't. I'm just gonna nuke him. Bing. There we go. Nice. Oh, who's attacking me? Oh, the guardsman. Got mad. Yeah, man, that's mine too, Pizzles. Like, my favorite part is getting that newbie stat. Oh man, that's so much fun. Even though it's a bit of a grind, and by the time you get it, it's maybe not the greatest. It's still just the reward of like going out and killing monsters for parts and turning them in, and that whole thing. Even though it could be busy work, I don't mind the busy work because I like busy work. I like busy work when you're progressing as well. You're getting XP. You're also progressing your character. It depends on the set. I think most of the newbie sets look good. Some of them are like, okay, they're not, amazing, but they do look good. I really love the Druid and the Ranger sets. They look so, because they're like green and stuff. I think, they match the class color. Yeah. It's just kind of sad that it ends there for the most part in EverQuest. Because EverQuest, surprisingly, is devoid of a lot of quests. You didn't do quests forever. But that's okay. That we still love the game. That was not what we played it for. It was one of the early ones to the scene to figure it out. And it's still such a good game, which is why I'm still playing it. I love some quests. Speaking of quests, I'll talk about something completely unrelated to everything we've been talking about a bit. I had mentioned it in my previous stream maybe stream or video? I don't know. I've been playing Ultima Online. So I've been playing a little Ultima Online on the side. Oh, Outlands. Ultima Online Outlands. Really enjoying it. I've decided I'm probably not going to release any videos on that. I recorded some content, but I'm like, I don't think I'm going to release any because now with all these other things, with Adrullan and then EverQuest Legends beta next month, I don't think I'm going to make any videos on it. So it's kind of like my game where I don't have to worry about recording because it is a whole process to like remember to record and when do I record and make sure the recorder's on and is my sound. It's just kind of a hassle where I'm like, can I just play a game without talking for a while? So that's like what I'm doing with Ultima Online Outlands. But Outlands, like Ultima Online, does not really have quests. Never really has. But Outlands is so different. Literally on Saturday, this Saturday, they are releasing this whole new quest system where they're gonna have like 1,000 quests or something on Outlands, which is amazing. So I'm excited for that for my non-recorded playtime. Yeah, that's why I've had Pizzles. That's why I've had to just like stay away from Steam now, because I go on Steam and I see a sale and I see something cool and I'm like, I'm gonna buy this game and I'm not gonna play it. And it's gonna sit in my library because I'm gonna go back to what I love the most. Like I'm gonna go back to the old favorites like these ones. So I've just decided to like, as much as I can, I just don't buy games anymore, unless it's out of control good. Like I got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 or whatever it is. Kingdom, sorry, am I saying that right? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I played that when it came out on release, and I played it for like 2 months straight, and that was so much fun. It was such a good game. So if it's like a super good game like that, super hyped up, I might play that. But there's a lot that people are like, "Yo, you got to play this game." My friends, my cousins, my family, like, "You got to play this." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. Like I'm gonna play EverQuest. I'm gonna play a 27-year-old game, not the new game." These guys are just wrecking things so quickly. How was he immune to it? Oh, I bet the Shadow Knight must have put one on him already. Yeah, the backlog is real. I'm done with the backlog. It's not even a backlog game where I'm done with it. I used to. I think I might get this, guys. I might get this level. But I'm done with the whole backlog thing. I just can't even anymore. Are we going inside? Are we checking this out? What did he do? Oh, he must have lulled it. Get him. I don't have gate. So I don't think I can get out of here. We made it to Harborview. This is cool. This will be cool if we can sit right here maybe and take some mobs here. That'd be pretty sweet. So this dungeon, okay, so you don't zone into the dungeon, but it's considered a dungeon. Oh boy. That's not good. We gotta go, guys. Run! Well, that didn't end up well. We gotta leash these guys. Keepers. They just keep coming, don't they? There we go. We're gonna take these guys out now. Some of them we can take out. Okay, dude, get on that one right there. Well, our first head poke into a dungeon ended in a death by our tank and overpulling. I might have to use my Invisverse Undead, being a Necromancer, right? So I could get his body back if needed. We're gonna get our level here. Oh, it's so sick. me try this. Okay, he used the alpha Yuska, who was our tank. He's the guy that went down. I told him I could get his body with Invisverse Undead, but he used the alpha summoner, corpse summoner back at town. They have that obviously only in during the alpha tests and stuff. But I think on the real game, you're gonna have to make a run. All right, I'm gonna start running back to town. See if I can do this without getting aggroing to everything. There we go. Okay, how do I get out? There we go. Nicketh is the best summoner ever. There, I said a nice thing. And actually, to be completely truthful and honest, Mage is always my favorite pet class. I know I play Necromancer because that was part of the whole Quorum challenge, but Mage has always been the first pet class I played, the one I love the most, and eventually I will play on here for sure. And probably on Monsters and Memories too. If I do any of that, I'll play the Mage on there. I did start one, got him like level 4 or something like that. But Yuska, I'm an idiot. I didn't even realize I didn't even line up that Yusketh and Yuska. Yeah, you can tell how bright I am. You are not noob, Hex Knight, dude. You were doing great. That was awesome. That's just what happens. I had no idea what was going to happen down there. I could have just been talking to you on stream, although it would have been delayed. We're going to head back. I'm going to sell this stuff. If I get a chance, I only got 5 minutes, so I got to get off here in a minute. I did want to look at my spells. That'd be nice. See if we get a spell level 5. What's up, Vocal? What's up, dude? What's up? Yeah, we'll check out the spells and see if there's anything from at level 5. I think they do kind of the whole thing where you get spells every level. Nah, we're good. We're good, Yuskef. I love that. I mean, that's the advantage of Adrullan, which I do appreciate, is that you can leash stuff. I don't think you can leash an M&M, right? It's kind of like the old school EQ where there's no leashing. I like leashing. I'm okay with it for this kind of a thing. It makes it more friendly for that, you know. But again, I don't know. It's a nice mix. Like I keep saying, this is EverQuest with quality of life improvements, but not so far as like World of Warcraft, right? It's not that far, which is a whole different thing. It is EverQuest with some nice improvements. Let's go sell stuff. Yuska, thanks for grouping, dude. I wish I was smart enough to connect the dots, and I'm not. So I figured out that you were in the chat. Okay. Oh man, these uncut footprints off for 7 silver. I didn't think it was sold for that much, but I guess it was wrong. That's pretty good, man. Okay, here we go. Bearclaw? Oh, I thought maybe it would sell for something good. It felt like it was gonna. It was 2 copper. It was worse than the fine Knoll bone. I know I can do something with silk. I'm gonna sell it right now. sell? Can I sell spider silk? Yes. Okay, good. I don't want to sell my bones. All right. I'm going to sell these bandages because I'm really not going to worry about buying. You're not interested. They don't want to buy my bandages. All right, so I'm going to go back out to the Necro Guild real quick. Let's see what we get at 5. Well, I am happy that I got a level on stream. I was worried looking at the soloing experience. I'm like, we're not going to get a level. Grouping. The advantage was we got a dungeon bonus because we were by Harborview, and we got a group bonus. So it was like a double bonus. That's really cool that they have that. So that accelerated that XP gain. Really nice. I gotta remember that. I wonder if you get a dungeon bonus. I wasn't paying attention when I was soloing near there. I wonder if you get the dungeon bonus soloing, or if you only get a dungeon bonus when you're in a group. Cool, man. Cool, you Scaff. Yeah, I haven't checked out the Ogre Zone yet. Have not. I love the Halfling Zone so much. That's where I spent most of my time. This is the first time I've been here, was with Skeletane in Leon, and also on my monk that I started. Otherwise, all my playtime has been in Willowbrook and around that area, so I'm very familiar with that area. Hey, I feel like I'm getting to know this place a little bit. No do-gooders allowed. Alright, where's my trainer? He's back here. Oh, let's go to the bank real quick here. We're going to change our cash up. And this up. We got a bunch of gold. Look at that. So I guess that run with doing that group was totally worth it. Got a bunch of money. I would totally group with you again, Yusketh, if we get to play again. That'd be great. Steady cast. Oh yeah. It's an activated ability too. We're gonna put that like here. Make sure that somebody can't interrupt me. That's cool. Okay. What do we got? Level back in the dead. What does that do? Oh, that's summoning a corpse. I am gonna buy that. That I can. I'm gonna buy it. Mystic Tether. Oh, this is the binding. That's nice. But I want to look at 5. Let's look at 5. Oh no. Yeah, man, I got killed on my last stream by the guards because some like courier didn't like me, and so he attacked me by the guard, which then the guard like joined him, so he killed me. What do we got here? Rotfire Brand. This is another dot. Phase. That's gate. That's vigor. Ooh, that's a pet haste. Ooh. Hey, let's see. I wanna get the pet haste. We're gonna get that. I do want gate. The dot is nice too. What's Bloodwell? Hit point. This is it. Look at this. We get our first lich spell. First lich. That's so cool. I am getting it right now. I've already forgotten what I have, so I better scribe these really quick before I forget. I don't want to buy a spell twice. This is great. You really do get your, like, by level 5, I'm getting like almost my full kind of class identity here. We've got, the only thing we don't have yet is fear and a lull. You get a fear and a lull. Oh boy. That's gonna be good. All right, now we can see what we got here. We have, what do we have left? Find. We're just gonna buy them all. I think we can buy them all now, can we? Yeah. So let's buy find. Let's buy the new dot, and we're gonna buy the gate spell. All right, where's my book? Book. I'm gonna say that so far the money you earn feels really good, and that I'm able to buy all my spells each time I've come back. Like, I don't know what they're doing with the curve or whatever, but it feels really good. I mean, maybe there was a bonus with doing the group stuff that I got a benefit from, like how many things we killed, although the XP was faster. So I don't know, but it feels really good. Okay, so now we have Rotfire Brand, which is a new dot. Let's put that in place of this one. Siphon Blood we like to keep. Gate, I think we could put Gate up for now. I always like to have Gate as an emergency out. Oh, you know what? No, I don't, because we can run a lot of times. So this isn't like EverQuest. So we're gonna do this though, where we get guy shout me out. Let's see here, where Bloodwell, that I think I want to do. We're gonna put that in this one because I didn't really use that very much. So I think I've got all the 3 spells that we want on the bar now that are really good. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm happy with that. Backpack was like, I opened one of your videos. Yep, here I am. You're in again. Backpack says hi, chat. So I'm sure you guys will say hello. All right, guys, it's 9:06, a little past when I wanted to end it. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, we're gonna go sit out here where we logged off last time. Stand here and kind of, what is this cool looking thing? We'll stand in front of this. I like this. This looks really great. This looks really cool. Is F11? Oh yeah, I forgot F11. So here we go. Okay. Appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out, watching. Those of you who popped in and out, thank you for hanging out. And anybody who's watching later, and I know you made it to, if you made it to the end of the stream, thanks for hanging in there for the whole thing, the 2 hours. And I apologize, I don't have chat on screen. I will get that on the screen for my next stream, I hope, where you guys can see the chat, so then you know who I'm responding to and talking to. For those who are watching later, those who are in the chat now, of course, you can see it. But appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching, and we will have more Adrullan content coming in April. We got more EverQuest content, of course, Skeletane content coming, more of that. New video today, this morning, and then a video in a days down the road here. I don't know when. And there'll be another monk video coming out also this week, or late, in a few days. I'm going to have another monk episode from Adrullan. I know those are not as popular, but that's all right. I'm still going to make them because I'm doing what's fun. So thanks for hanging out, y'all. I'm out of here, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.